Alright, so welcome back everybody to my reboot progression series. In this video we're gonna take a look at Mihile, or my Mihile rather, that is newly liberated.
My youth! My power!
And I was able to do my first set of solo bosses up to C10 on this character, and since this is my third strongest character now in the entire account, it's going to be my third Legion champion once that system releases. So I wanted to showcase the gameplay here, what you can expect from a Mihile once you are liberated with decent gear, and that's gonna be this video. So first things first, what is Mihile like to play? The main thing about Mihile is the parry, right? Everybody should know about this mechanic and this super unique feature, which is Royal Guard. Basically, what you'll end up doing on Mihile constantly is you run into a pattern, into any boss attack, and hit your Royal Guard right before it would connect with you, right? And that will guarantee you a decent chunk of invulnerability. Kind of hard to say for me, right? But you will be invulnerable for a bit. Then your Royal Guard will go on cooldown for like 7 seconds, and you will be invulnerable for like 5. Then you have this awkward 2-second window where you can be actually hurt, and then you'll go back to being that complete tank. And that is what makes Mihile amazing, to be honest. It's an awesome class to play. It's good as a main, and it's really amazing as a Legion champion, because you can really go into these full timer runs, and if you have this core mechanic down on Mihile, you can really time out in any boss that you like, to be honest. It makes bossing so safe and easy, although I would say it isn't free, right? Bowmaster is a class that makes bossing completely free, and on Mihile you have to concentrate, but what the game asks of you isn't that bad, right? You can easily do full timer runs on the Mihile if you play safe, especially, right? And if you are not willing to play safe, even then you are relatively safe because of the kit, right? Which is, I like it a lot. You have this one big sequence that you press, one extra button that you have to reactivate, and then you have your big Ori, right? The origin skill is just one massive attack, no lingering effects or anything like that, right? It's really what I want from all of my characters, but unfortunately, not all of them get such an awesome origin skill. Dude, I love these skills where you just press one button and boom, that's it. It just guarantees that you get all of your damage out, and I feel like Mihile is really a class that is built around uptime, right? With Royal Guard, with how the origin works. The burst is a little long, I would say. It's like 45 seconds long, 50 seconds long. It's alright, but I don't even know how it's going to change in the 2-minute patch. But with the given gear that you've seen already here, with the CP freshly liberated, the first set of bossing was really comfortable. Up until this point, I was doing Chaos C10. Wait, Chaos C10? No, Chaos 10. Chaos Tenebris bosses, that's how you would say it. And with the liberated Genesis weapon, I said to myself, okay, this is a Legion champion. It's part of my top 3 characters. if a pitched item would were to drop, I would really like to loot it 100% of the time instead of, you know, 50% of the time. And that's why I said to myself, okay, from the point on where I have liberated the Genesis weapon, I am wanting to do solo C10 and lower, right, every week, and don't engage in any duo or trio activities on this class anymore, just so all the loot that I do get will be mine. And yeah, for me this first week right here was especially important because I really needed to see how long does this ordeal take me on the weekly, right? I have roughly 100 million CP after liberating. I am continuing to push the 6th job, and I'm continuing to upgrade the gear until everything is 22 stars. That is the plan for, you know, the entire 6-member Legion Champion squad have all items at 22 stars. How long is it gonna take me? And for me, what I really like to see is the whole audio, right? Angler Company into C10 took me 1 hour and 15 minutes. Where I 100% I did hurry. I did hurry, and I think usually I would be more chill about my my bossing, right? Not immediately sprinting or running from boss to boss, immediately entering, stuff like that. But regardless, 1 hour and 15 minutes for a full run of C10, which is like 5.2 billion mesos already. Yeah, that's really nice. That's really nice. If you compare the meso income to like a Lomian Mule, right? Especially if you compare to a very strong Lomian Mule, which can do, you know, up to Lomian in like 15 minutes. Meso wise, getting 5.2 billion in an hour and 15 minutes isn't even worth it, right? The Lomian Mule still wins out, but personally, I just can't take running Lomian anymore. It's such a thankless task. All the upgrades that I have to do, either on the main or on these characters right here, are so expensive that I just can't see myself running Lomian on 6, 7, 8, 9 mules every week now. And I'm definitely team, please cut the crystals that we can sell down to 90, but please buff the crystal prices. That would be a huge buff to me personally, because I barely sell 90 crystals anyways, because currently I'm only really bossing on my top 6, right? And that means all the bosses up to X Lotus on the main, pretty much all the bosses up to Easy Carlos on the Blaze Wizard, and then what you're seeing right here on the Mihile up to C10 solo. And then I have 3 more characters that are liberating right now that are doing all bosses up to C10 for the mission points, right? And you're gonna see videos of those as well. With that being said, like I initially said, my review of Mihile is the following. It's an amazing class. If you're looking for a Legion champion, definitely look into Mihile. It's fun to play, easy to play. Especially it's not annoying to play. And still, you know, it has that unique charm, that unique ability that no other class in this game has. The parry is really something special and something really fun. And I'm really looking forward to more bossing on this character. It was amazing, an amazing first week of bossing, and I'm really looking forward to getting pitched item on this character and push it all the way to Hard Seren. Maybe we can already do a Hard Seren run on this character by the time the end of year Corona event. How was it called again? The night market event? I can't remember right now, but it gives insane temp stats. And then I would pop a black card and then this character would go insane. Oh man, I can't wait for that. Yeah, that's gonna be great. That's gonna be the next time you're seeing anything from this character is when I'm taking on Hard Seren. And you know, I might do a stream here or there showcasing the Mihile in more detail than this. But yeah, I'm having a grand time on the Mihile. And with that being said, one last clip that I wanted to show you guys here from the main. Last week, I think for the second or even third week in a row, I got a pitched item. This time around, it was an eye patch. My eye patch is already at 22 stars, so this really doesn't do anything for me. But regardless, it's nice to see some pitchies, right? And yeah, that does it for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you around next time. Take care everybody, and bye bye.